Hello, dear friend. Welcome back. The Riftseekers return to the main chamber of the dungeon, where they must find the keys that will unlock the door that leads further in. They are about to find that many of the chambers here are linked to the adventuring party of Misery's End.
We'll do it in shifts.
It's also it's like
Hold on.
evening at this point when we're here, right?
I'll just hit him with Spare the Dying anyway.
Yes, we probably should get some slumbies
So,
anyway.
yeah, I'll hit Ambrose with Spare the Dying so he's conscious.
Rise.
Okay.
Okay, what is everybody at?
35
Out of?
out of 57.
Okay.
I'm at
28 out of 87.
Yep.
41 out of 53.
And Ambrose is 1 out of...
40 something? Yikes.
Yeah.
45.
So, if I Prayer of Healing at 4th level...
Let's rest.
Yeah, I know. That's not going to be a cure-all. We can start with a short rest.
I would much rather do a long rest.
I don't know if it's safe to do a long rest in a dungeon. Because I can tiny hut us and be vaguely safe, but anything can just come along and dematerialize the spell.
I still feel like that might be a...
Did it drop anything?
No.
Okay.
I feel like that might be a better bang for our buck, though, if we... With, like, the damage that we've taken and the spells that have been used up. I feel like trying to do a long rest...
It's
like,
more beneficial.
At least taking shifts.
Yeah, that's what I
is
was
still
saying.
an
Taking
option.
shifts.
I just don't want the two of you to be short on options
Yeah.
down the road.
Because I was like, I may be short on hit points, but you three
Yeah.
need your spells.
Yeah.
Because
This is true.
if we're back in the main area, then we should be good. Because that's where Mr. Voiceman was like, there are chambers with trials! And so if we're in here, there are probably no trials, and we're probably going to be okay.
Yeah,
Especially
we
if
can
we're
try it.
back here, if we're, like, away.
Yeah.
I can tiny hut for free.
Yeah.
I'd say that sorry,
It's okay, it wasn't your fault. You didn't do it
We-
intentionally.
we rest up around here.
Yeah.
It was in the
Okay.
fucking corner.
You guys move back to the main chamber, and as you do, you begin to hear Ambrose start to cough. And Macau, you would also start to feel not too good. You look down at your skin, and it starts to become translucent and slimy. That's all that happens right now.
Dara,
You have 2 charges of lesser restoration left.
Dara. What is this?
That's a disease.
Okay, which one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold
Lesser
on.
restoration?
Yeah, that's what we need.
I got
You
that.
have 2 charges.
No, I only have,
That's a
or I
second
have
level
2
spell.
charges, but I have 1
Yeah.
use of lesser restoration.
Yeah, that's... Fuck.
I can still use lesser restoration.
You do one, I do one?
Yeah.
Help! Help!
So yeah, I'll hit you hit.
Ambrose,
Okay.
I'm out of second level spell slots.
having up.
Yes.
Yeah, I only used 1 on magic missile and fucking armor, so yeah, I'm good. Yeah, so
Okay, so
Lesser
you hit
restoration.
Ambrose and Macau with a lesser restoration.
Mhm.
Nothing takes effect.
What?
It's a disease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It might be one that requires greater.
Huh?
It might be a big one that requires a greater restoration.
Which no one has.
Which nobody has.
If I wasn't multi-classed,
Can I...
cool.
Okay. So I don't have anything that will...
I don't think anybody has anything.
Yeah. Which is awesome. And this is like a new effect that has just started happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After about a minute passes, this is what happens. So it'd be shortly after combat ends.
Okay.
Also, you guys would see, coming back from this corridor, you would see that there is another chamber that splits, or another corridor that splits off into a much smaller room. That's about it, though.
I genuinely don't know what to do.
Isn't there like a cure disease spell?
I don't think I have one.
access to that.
And lesser restoration ends diseases.
Yeah. So
Like with that other ship that we went in, maybe there's a unique cure in here somewhere.
maybe. Does this seem like something? I don't know. I have a +2 in medicine. Does this seem like something that
I have detect poison
is going to
medicine,
just
that's
like go away eventually, and I just have a weird thing, or is this the worst it's gonna get, or is it gonna get worse?
it. I have a +7 in medicine. I can try and do.
After combat and this happens, and you get to the main chamber, you would start to feel this like slime really starting to affect your skin, almost as if your skin is like incredibly thin, and whatever this slime is, being exposed to air, starts to like singe into your skin. You don't take any damage yet, but soon it's not getting any better.
I'm gonna book it back into the other room,
Okay,
Ambrose should as well.
and I'm gonna stick my hands in the water.
Yep.
pain goes away.
Yep.
Okay.
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 How do we fucking counteract this?
Can you do some sort of thing and see if this is gonna go away, or
What?
do you? I don't know. You're a clerical man.
Like, I have a +7 in medicine, but
Medicine check.
there's also detect poison and disease, but disease didn't do anything. Ending diseases did absolutely nothing.
Because I don't know if it's just convenient to call it the diseased condition, and it's something else entirely.
That seems to be the case.
Yeah, why wouldn't lesser restoration end it? Because I was like, allows you to touch a creature and end one disease or one other condition like blindness, deafness, paralysis or poisoning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is just a funky, unique thing, I guess. I mean, you could try the detect thing, or you could go for a medicine check or something. I don't know.
Yeah, can I try and investigate the hands to see if I can figure out anything?
Sure.
I
Make
genuinely
a
just
medicine check.
don't know what to do.
22.
During your time, possibly in the Mistwoods or in your travels, trying to learn about different diseases and afflictions, you may have come across this specific type of disease where only an aboleth can affect someone, and essentially turning your skin similar to an aboleth's, where being exposed to the air for a longer duration is going to start to hurt it, but being in water makes them okay. However, this disease never mind. Oh, yes. You do know that under this disease, you can breathe underwater.
Okay.
Hey, your answer lies in
Lesser disease-curing spells do not work on it. So specifically, it would have to be a 6th level spell or higher.
Awesome. Okay.
So literally no one can fix this.
Yeah.
6th level?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Even greater restoration wouldn't do shit.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are our options here?
We don't have any.
Does this seem
Not
to
on our
be
list.
in any capacity temporary? Does he garner anything of that notion?
You can't tell if it's temporary or permanent.
Okay.
Cool.
It only seems to be getting worse if you're exposed to air.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna hop in the fucking water
Okay.
for a bit, and every once in a while for however long I would wait to see if this just goes away.
How
It's
long?
Temporary.
How long would you want to wait?
Because you can breathe underwater.
Because I can breathe underwater, so I don't need to
would say
pop out.
I would say start with an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
start with an hour.
I say at this point, everyone should just rest in that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Ambrose and I will just chill in the
Where
water, I
did
guess.
that tiny corridor open up?
Nothing opened up. There was just another corridor. that
Yeah,
we could go
it would have been around the corner, so before you enter into that area.
And
The
it's
long
It's not
underwater
this.
chamber. Correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a different one.
not that. Okay.
It's connected to this specific
Okay.
corridor
Where
chamber.
is that at?
It's not on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to see if it's like some sort of reward for defeating the aboleth.
Yes.
If it,
Yeah. Yeah, y'all go check that out.
yeah, I'll
do
take
water.
Dara with me. You watch over them and see if anything.
Are you doing
is-
this during the hour that they're spending?
We would like to, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you wander into the next chamber that's connected to this. You enter into a small empty chamber, but there is a grand mural on the walls of this chamber depicting 5 individuals. A young, violet-eyed elf man, a smiling rabbit folk artificer, a dark-haired elf man wielding red blades, and a bronze dragonborn adorning several weapons. And a water genasi holding an unrecognizable emblem.
Why is there 2 of me?
For fun, it's all of us.
It's not saying.
Yeah.
Whoever did this included everybody.
Can I make a
Interesting.
perception check around the room, see if there's like
So
any
maybe somebody
protruding
spent them all.
stones in the walls or on the floor?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Koi is talking and you're
Sorry.
13.
It is an empty chamber. Though entering in this chamber with this surrounding mural, you do feel an aura of protection, though. With that, you gain a blessing. For the next hour, you gain immunity to exhaustion and resistance to radiant damage.
Say it one more time. Sorry.
Immunity to exhaustion, to gaining exhaustion, and resistance to radiant damage for the next hour.
Oh. Okay. Resistance. Fuck. God damn it. I can't spell.
Could you describe the individuals in the girl again really quick? I mean, like, I know who they are, but I'm checking something.
What are you checking?
Who all is in it? But you don't have to give me their names if you want to tell me.
There's an elf, a rabbit folk, another elf man wielding red blades, a bronze dragonborn, and a water genasi holding an unrecognizable symbol.
Female or male rabbit folk?
Female.
Okay, that changes things for me. I'm just thinking. Theorizing while I'm having a dip in the pool, a trip to the spa. Copyright. Alright.
And the stays in my
No,
shades.
copyright, stop.
Whoever did this did my blades wrong. And I have to stab them.
Very Nox core. You got my weapons wrong. Fuck. I'm just gonna hang out in that room
Okay.
a little bit since I feel
An hour passes,
safe.
and Macau, you would start to feel yourself choking on the water.
I get the fuck out there. Look at my hands.
Seems that this disease has gone away.
Thank God.
Wow. Welcome
I-
back.
Hooray.
I just hear a psh as they get out of the water. I'm gonna
Just
run
gonna- yeah.
around the corner and be like, "Come here,
Yeah. Oh,
glad to."
I'm just gonna use. I'm using Gus to like air dry your hair.
Get Ambrose first. He's gonna have a freak out. Get him.
Okay.
Sorry about your hair, buddy. I'm walking.
Just endure it. You'll feel better.
Well, I have something that's actually going to make you feel like 10 times better. Please follow me.
Yeah, I go full dog mode. And then I
Follow me.
I go.
Okay.
I lead them into the chamber.
It's like a cow
Okay.
when you like wash them and then blow dry them. They're just they're just all puffy. That's the cow right now.
Just stand in here for a second. I swear to God, nothing bad is going to happen. You are going to feel better.
Okay.
Just stand in the room.
Okay.
Take your word for it.
Okay. Room time, everybody. Shall we huddle?
Oh wait, we should probably do this after we take a long rest.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You
I get
drag
out.
Macau and Ambrose into the room.
JK, I'm sorry.
As you guys are looking around at the individuals, Ambrose stands before the water genasi and looks up to him. Ambrose begins to forcibly transform. The dark cloud that is Jean, the dark spirit, begins to take over. When he takes over, nothing immediately happens, but this dark silhouette stands before the water genasi, just staring at the symbol, before he slowly reaches out and tries to touch the symbol. As his hand gets closer, you would start to see that dark cloud begin to diminish ever so slightly, and you can see bits and pieces like patches of a dim blue glow shining out from the cloudy darkness that makes up the spirit. For a brief moment, Jean has a somber expression, as if he remembers what this is.
Hey, bud. Do you want to talk?
There's no response.
You okay, champ?
I walk over and step up.
It's gonna be the one I was looking for.
Is this who we're looking for?
He places his palm on the symbol and looks up. Levi. That's Levi.
That's the guy? One of the guys?
Yes.
Do you remember?
You see his fingers start to give off that blue glow as the dark cloud fades away from his fingertips.
Do you remember anything else? Do you know anybody else in this picture?
No.
It's going to be okay. We'll find him.
Now we know even better what he looks like.
We're here to help you, remember?
We're one major step forward.
Yeah. That's some good stuff.
I know. Hold on. I'm almost there. He takes his hand away. The dark cloud comes back, and he begins to shrink back into Ambrose before. And Ambrose.
Hey, you good?
Yes.
That was quick. Alright?
I'm alright. Still unpleasant, but I'm alright.
Sorry about that. Good. Jeez.
We should probably rest up here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel safe here.
Yeah.
It seems safer than most of the locations here.
We'll still take
Yeah.
watches.
Yeah.
The one with the ears. I saw a silhouette of that at the last departure. When we all were split up.
Now hold on. One of the elves. I saw that, but encased in something.
I don't think I saw anything. I don't remember.
You didn't see anything.
That's right.
I looked real hard at all of the bitches, and Macau tries to remember which fucking one he saw. He's like,
One of the
it's like, did I see one of these? There seems to be a theme. Did I see something? He was a little distracted by his alignment changing, so he doesn't remember right off the bat.
You can go ahead and make an insight check.
Having a connection insight check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
8.
Doesn't seem like you
It is
remember.
your favorite number.
That's my favorite number. Alright.
You guys take a long rest in this chamber. The majority of the time, Ambrose kind of like sits cross-legged, staring up at the depiction of what Jean called Levi.
Pause. I need to go use the bathroom.
Okay.
Riftseekers stream!
You guys spend the long rest in this chamber with these with depictions of these characters looking down upon you. So, after your long rest has passed, what are you guys doing now?
I kind of want to go try and... Well, I'm blind as fuck. Somebody who can see should go swim around in the water and see if there's anything in there.
You not want torch? Oh, well, no, it's water.
Water.
I was ready for torch, and then you said water, and then I went, wait, no, he said water, no torch.
We're on the next day, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 8.
I mean, I can go somewhere around the water since I have the highest constitution.
You have dark vision, right?
Yes, 60 feet. Or what would you want me to be looking for?
Door stuff.
Probably door stuff, anything interesting.
Yeah. In general, anything interesting, but ideally door stuff.
Who has the second highest constitution?
Anyone who
I
has
got
dark
+4.
vision is going to be
You got
beneficial.
+4.
Yeah, and you got...
So you can survive
Goodness.
5 minutes, I can survive 4.
Okay.
I take one side, you take the other side. And we have Ambrose, Dara, and Macau in the hallway just in case anything goes wrong.
Period. Sounds like a slide.
I think it's a solid one.
Huzzah!
So I can take the right side, you take the left side.
You got it.
We're gonna...
How far?
How big is it?
Are you just going to keep swimming until you find something?
Probably not. That seems dangerous, and they've only got 4 minutes of oxygen. 4 and 5.
If you dive out into the water and continue swimming, it is just blackness.
Okay, so probably not.
Is there a bottom?
Where the floor is at, in the like dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
That's
just
where
the
it'd be the
bottom?
floor,
Oh,
wouldn't
then there's probably no point. There's probably nothing out there.
Okay. I thought that it was gonna go deeper.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, then never mind.
Then yeah, there may not be jack more shit.
So we might have to go somewhere
I
else
would say
to
we should
acquire
definitely
more stuff.
poke around briefly, just in case.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't spend a lot of time.
Maybe like
I'll leave that up to you
I'll
guys.
spend my 4 minutes kind of like dusting at like the bottom of the ocean floor around like kind of like 20 feet out, kind
Sure.
of like seeing if there's anything like shiny or rectangular or circle.
There's a lot of circular particles of sand everywhere.
Okay.
Alright, so me thinks there's no point.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See if maybe me being a magic person, maybe just having an eye for trinkets and shiny
Sure, go ahead.
magic.
If there's any point.
We're rolling for
There's any point.
it's probably not any point. Probably 0 investigation, right? 20.
Mhm. You look really good at that sand.
Yeah.
You might be able to make something with that sand.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Little sand man.
Well, then here, cool.
I'll
Bring
just
me a
pack the
dream.
sand into it,
Yeah.
and we'll
Make it
dry
the
it,
good
and that'll be
I've
the key.
ever
There
seen.
you go.
Yep. All right, I
The
get out of
rest
the
will
water. I
get
dry myself off.
Copyrighted.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. Good swim. Haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, great swim. So
Searching in the water yielded 0 results.
Where do we want to go next?
All right, we got 2 other rooms. To check
3.
out. 3 other. I mean, wait.
We didn't go in here.
1, 2. Wasn't that
So-
where the?
No, the other
No,
one was
big-
a separate little alcove.
Just an extra alcove somewhere along here.
Okay. Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
No, no.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Do we
Yeah.
want to go into here? 'Cause
Yeah.
that was what we had said next.
Sure. We'll go to that one.
We stand outside of it. We're not going in.
Yeah.
That seems like a poor
Stay
idea.
outside.
Who?
That was
Oh,
for...
you were diseased.
I know.
You were diseased.
But no.
Stop being
longer.
diseased.
Don't touch me.
Looking into this
You nasty.
corridor, there seems to be stairs that lead down and down and down and down. The entire hallway
Is you down.
leads down to the chamber. Or
Uh,
leads down. That's really about it.
Okay,
someone light the torch for Dara.
I do that.
I could.
I do that. Here you go.
Thank you.
My torches are a little bit
I don't want it.
lit. But carry the fucking torch!
Consider the fact that I am made of wood.
Fair point. I will carry the torch. I will carry the boat. I will carry the torch.
I am literally vulnerable to fire damage.
Okay.
The
torch.
further fire is from me, the happier Adara
I'm
is.
torching it up, walking with Dara.
Okay, you're walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
I imagine you're just holding it with
I
your
will
tail.
first, as we just do a
Preliminary search for
preliminary
traps.
for
Yes!
traps and murder.
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
Okay. Let's all
Oh, yeah.
look for traps and murder.
Mage armor blast. Oh, shit, by the way.
18.
Okay, so Macau, as you start walking down the stairs, you're using your torch to kind of look at places. You would see some conspicuous stone bricks compared to others, and then you kind of look out the side of the stairs, and you see that there are small gears and pivot points to the sides of the stairs.
Slide.
This arm trap?
Anybody good at that?
It's
Is
dex,
that
right?
on a specific? Is that on a specific portion of the stairs?
They just seem to be scattered in areas.
Okay.
Is this an instance where we could just and avoid them now that I know
Yes.
what I'm looking for?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will
Guide everyone.
be like, walk behind me, literally follow every single inch of movement that I do, and I will walk so precariously to make sure that.
Okay.
That's not gonna-
You make your way down the stairs into a small chamber. There is a small wooden treasure chest in here.
I would like to do the same thing I just did. And I would like to look.
It might be a mimic.
hard
Okay,
And see if there's anything on it.
go ahead.
That
It might be a
cause
mimic.
murder.
Murder.
Look out for fangs, extra eyes, any kind of slobber.
Yeah, just doing lots of that. Hey, so that looks like a pretty regular chest to me.
Okay.
It's looking pretty standard.
Okay.
I mean, there's always the option of somebody just throw something at it.
Yeah. Like it
I-
doesn't seem to be.
If in
trapped.
canon we were truly that worried
It
about
doesn't seem to be trapped, which is good.
Hold
I
on.
don't see any
But-
slobber.
Hold on.
But it could, I don't know, blow up. But it doesn't seem to be trapped from what I can see.
You just see Ornan holding a hand axe.
Okay. Should I just try to open it and we see what happens and you're at ready in case something tries to murder me? Or
Can
I mean,
I,
there's
can I
also
throw
the-
this first?
There's also the option that we just have somebody hit it with a ray of frost that'll be less permanently damaging.
that does feel like a much
Or I can
smarter
throw
idea.
a rock at it if
I
you're
will-
too afraid of the hand axe.
I mean, I guess that could also work.
Is there,
Are there
I don't
any
see
rocks around?
No.
Okay, cool. So, hey, Miss Girl.
Got it.
This is a very nice sandstone floor. Again, there's really no rocks or crumbling bits.
I mean, we could make rocks.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can make rocks pretty easily.
Cool. 18 to hit.
That chest is frosted over.
Cool.
Hell yeah! Somebody go open that chest.
I will do that.
Somebody
I
who
like
is
chop 'em
brave and willing to take a hit, just in case.
I will!
Okay. Ornan's doing it.
Okay.
You chip away the ice at the treasure chest and open it up. There is a potion of speed in here, as well as 2 spell scrolls. 2 heal spell scrolls.
I immediately take out the spell scrolls and I just whip around to Derigo.
Thanks.
Yeah.
2 heals
Mm-hmm.
and a potion of speed.
I take the potion of speed. No, we should give the potion of speed to Dara.
Why?
You are the slowest one out of all of us.
Someone will hold up. To give it to Dara to hold on to, and then if
give it to Dara to hold on to.
advantageous to give it to someone else, then do that.
Because you have flying boots, you have
Yeah.
broom.
Of heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't heal a 7th level spell?
I don't know, but I know it's big. I have to add it to my inventory.
I swear to God, it's 7th level.
Give me a moment, I'll find it.
I can find it faster.
Well, I'm also just trying to add this shit to my inventory, so probably.
Yeah, that's a
big bitch. Yeah,
that's a 6th level spell.
Oh, hey, what'd you look at?
Choose a creature you can see within range. A surge of
yeah.
positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points. This spell also ends blindness, deafness, any disease affecting the target. This spell has no effect on constructs or undead.
Okay.
I feel like this is giving us to a reason, almost like we should have come to this chamber first and then went to the aboleth.
Oh, there's no way you could have known.
There is no way that we could have known, but there are definitely context clues.
Well,
Is there anything else in this room?
No, it is empty.
70 HP. That's a lot of heal.
What if
That's
I
a lot
just
of
push the chest and just... Is there anything behind the chest?
Yes. More stone floor.
So this seems to be the entire chamber?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess we make our
We
way
move.
back
Lead
up.
us
I lead
back.
again to make sure that we avoid the weird shit.
Okay, easy enough. You can do that.
Okay.
You
we're
guys
good.
make your way back into the main chamber.
Can I see one of your dry erase markers? Or not dry erase, wet erase markers.
Are you just doing the areas you've already been, or? Well, I mean, the only other ones are on our side.
Well,
so
no,
we need to.
I know, but still.
For mental sake.
For mental
Okay.
sake.
Do we want to check
I believe the next one we had said was
the stairs?
Downstairs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I look at the stairs on the other side to see if there's any similar sort of hinges.
or anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, or anything else.
Sure.
Can I
I
also
will
get in
also
on
help.
this? Yeah.
We're all nervous, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
19!
10.
12.
Okay. So, descending the stairs, you guys would see that the walls in this corridor depicts another mural. This one is of a rabbit folk in dark clothing, flourishing its rapier at several different foes. You guys don't see any signs of any traps, though as you turn the corner, a long corridor is seemingly empty. At the far end, the mural ends with a depiction of a rabbit folk slaying a monstrous red creature. There is an emblem that looks to be like a fire embedded in the wall.
Okay.
In this corridor, there are torches on the wall that illuminate the entire area, though there are patches of darkness on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, I did not get all of that.
Yeah, I was.
There was so much being described. So, I got the mural as best as I could. What does the actual room look like?
There are torches.
It is a
lining,
long hallway.
Okay, long hallway.
Torches lining the wall, but there are obvious dark spots on the ground.
Correct.
I don't feel good about that.
I look up at the ceiling.
It's a nice stone ceiling, also illuminated by the torches.
Ah, so nothing is casting a shadow on the floor.
Obvious dark
Correct.
spots on the floor.
Interesting. We just go around them.
How wide
is
is the
there
hallway?
enough?
Mhm.
Like, can we go like this, like around the dark spots on the floor, or are the dark spots like long enough to cover the like a section?
It's enough to hold a person. It's like a 5-foot square, and they're just kind of like scattered throughout the corridor.
Oh, that's weird.
Seems to be like you need to either jump or be dexterous enough to try to hop to one to another. if that's the way you're choosing. Or using the light skirting around it.
That's
we're
what I
talking,
was
yeah.
trying.
Okay.
Should
So-
I even attempt to torch look at them, or should we just not find
I
them?
would say it's not a bad idea.
You guys would also in this hallway, like, there's a noticeable difference from the area you are at, like the light, and then the light of the torches in this area. Like, it's brighter, and there's a noticeable, like, stopping point from where you guys are at and continuing down the corridor.
Like it gets darker?
It gets
like-
brighter from the torches.
Oh, it's brighter?
From where
in
you
there?
guys are at, it's like there's a line separating from where you guys are at and the rest of the corridor.
Interesting.
Could I, from where we're at, kind of
This feels-
step back and take one of my darts and should I just chuck it in?
Yeah, let's all step
I mean,
back.
Yeah, it's almost feels like an illusion.
Yeah, like I want to just check. Okay, I will toss my dart, one of them in. Specifically, actually, at one of the torches
Okay.
on the wall. I just,
Make an attack roll.
oh shit, what were the darts in? So I missed.
Oh.
You hit the
Well,
wall
that's-
near it.
Yeah, it's a 9 to hit a torch.
Can I see one of
Okay,
your
cool.
darts?
Yeah, here you go.
What is it? Is it dex based?
Yes, it's a ranged attack.
Doesn't hurt. I do the same thing as Macau. And
Okay.
I attempt to throw it at the torch. 18.
The dart lodges itself in the torch, but nothing happens.
Bizarre.
Weird.
Not unheard of, but bizarre.
Should we toss one at the dark spot?
I almost think it would be wiser to try and investigate it with a torch.
Alright.
Then I will do that.
Investigate
I
it
will,
before
from
trying to
wherever
put it
that
out.
line is, where it starts to get brighter, I will stand behind it, and I will take the torch at the end of it and just kind of stick it.
You're just holding it in.
Yeah, near like the dark spots.
Doesn't seem to illuminate it. It is just a
Okay,
patch
so
of
it's
darkness.
magical darkness.
Where are we in relation to the mural?
They're along the walls, and then
Okay.
it at the end of the hallway is where it
Mm.
ends with the dude fighting the thing.
Yeah,
And you, like, if
with the symbol of the flame.
stick the torch in the square,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Mhm. The symbol of the
I
flame.
do that.
Torch itself is illuminated, but the area is not.
Whack. So it's definitely magical darkness.
Can Ambrose see through magical darkness?
Yes, I believe so with his eyes.
But that would have to be like it would be like around him, and he can see it when he's in it. So
I say the best course of action is to follow the light.
yeah.
Or with Kagura.
This is
Follow
so.
the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, hide in the darkness?
I think that would be best done by Macau.
He did do his best.
Dexterous little dude, but see, we
From
don't know that.
the mirror on the wall. Can I try to
From the what? The mural? Mural.
the
like-
mural? That's
Mhm.
what I said. I
I
said
heard
from the
mirror.
mural on the wall.
Okay.
Can I? Because I don't want to fucking metagame shit at all. Can I try to depict what class Kagura is?
The
Insight
rabbit
check.
man is
Insight check.
get his ass.
No way.
The fuck is insight under?
Wisdom.
11.
He's wearing dark clothing. He's got a rapier on. Possibly a hood over his head on some of them. That's all you can really gain.
Might be
I used to read this to
sneaky.
Sasha. The hair on the flame.
Did something happen in the book that could assist in like I don't know what happened in the book?
And this is pretty much just a more realistic depiction of the flame and the hair
Okay.
piercing the darkness, bringing down the great monster of ambition.
Okay.
The great ambitious monster underneath the red light.
Because
The grumpy rabbit prevails.
I could essentially take one for the team, and I could step into the darkness and see what happens.
Follow the light out of the dark.
Yeah, I mean, you are the.
Because I was like,
Stargazer.
there's two paths in front of us. Darkness or light.
Right.
Correct.
Light seems incredibly obvious,
Yeah, so
Which is
observation.
which is why I'm starting to think that it may not be the correct path.
No.
Exactly.
Which is
'Cause I was
why
like,
I
look-
said Macau should take the dark path because he's dexterous.
Okay, I go.
You got this, buddy.
even let me finish my train of thought, okay? They say this.
Okay, make an acrobatics check if you're going to try to jump into the patch of darkness.
I don't suppose you've got any blessings to hand out.
What do you want?
Bless.
Blessings.
I got guidance on blessings on.
I don't know. I need
Can you like
Hold
shed
on.
some light upon this?
Give me a
situation?
fucking minute. Okay, yes, I do have bless. I had to make sure I had it fucking ready.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, we're just.
We're goofing.
I will give it to Macau, obviously, Ornan, and
Okay.
Eve.
And that's a.
D4.
It's a D4 for okay. The way I was like, the pyramid. The
Okay.
pyramid.
Have you re-upped your mage armor?
Make sure
Yes.
to you restored your key points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mage Armor and Bastion
I'll get on
1.
that.
Oh, you don't.
No,
have
I got it. I
Shoot.
got it. I'll take care of it. I have my pencil always.
Oh.
I have to be careful because of the pen. Sometimes it gets busy.
Why do you think I want to go to this fucking concert so much? What the fuck? No.
21.
Okay, yeah, you easily make it into the patch of darkness, and nothing seems to happen once you jump into it.
So yes, I would say continue
Okay.
jumping between them.
Okay.
The story has a basic moral. The heart may dim. Your flame may dim. It may get smaller, but it will never truly die.
I mean,
Okay.
as depicted in the mural, this is obviously someone who hides in the shadows. I was like, if this is a trial of this previous team, why not do what they did?
Yeah.
And obviously, they're probably a rogue. I was like, their best skill is hiding in the darkness and striking from there, so...
And he finds a light at the end.
I'll go to the next one.
Okay, make another acrobatics check.
Do I get to? Is the bless consistent? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
For
Full handspring.
1 minute. You need to be fast.
Okay, I go. That's a 17 on the die plus 6.
Okay, yeah. You make it 2/3 of the way through. You need to make one more.
Okay. Seventeen plus 6.
Damn.
Yeah. You hop from patch to patch to patch until you make it to the end, where you see this creature holding up this rabbit folk by its neck, but its rapier pierced through its heart. Where the heart is on this creature is that emblem of fire. It's gonna like slot it into the wall.
Should I just take this?
If you
I don't know.
you might need to be prepared to run.
Okay, cool. I
Oh,
take
the
it and
speed.
Yep.
I take
It's a
it.
really good thing that Macau is fast.
I take it, and as I'm grabbing it, I go, this guy looks like an asshole. I take it out.
You take out the emblem, and immediately the entire quarter
Yeah.
and chunks of the ceiling just.
Your boots.
Boots are flying.
Okay, yeah.
Should we start making our way up the
Music.
stairs?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay.
Same. I'm gonna stay low for Heelys.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay low, and I'm gonna have my lasso
Make
prepared.
make an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, I can also have Thorn Whip prepared. It'll hurt a little bit,
Athletics?
but
Okay. Sorry,
Just-
I thought
Just that's the thing. Dare's either
Oh,
preparing.
all of the torches go out.
Amazing.
It is
Nice.
pitch black unless you have dark vision. or another source of light.
Okay.
I would have left
Uh,
the torch with somebody.
I have my lasso prepared in case of emergencies. Either
Mikhail, make your athletics check.
Do I still have bless?
yes.
Okay. Does that apply? No, it's still a check. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, yeah. You book it out of the corridor just as all the walls and ceilings begin to collapse in on itself.
Coolio.
But you make it out of the corridor alive without taking any damage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Now is this thing circular or rectangle?
Now, what does this thing look like?
It looks like an emblem of fire. So like it's
Oh.
circular with like strands above it.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. One down.
I was gonna be like, with fire emblem in chest, and I went, haha, fire emblem.
Is there 3 houses over here?
No, but there's 4 corridors.
Hey, yo. 4 houses. The sequel.
Yikes.
And then it goes to 5 houses.
Oh.
We continue through the house.
We engage.
We engage.
For switch. Yes. Yes. Next room.
Okay.
Stop us from this hell.
We move forward.
I cannot.
Oh.
We're moving.
All right, we're
My
moving.
legs are
We're fucking
fucking
moving.
We are. Heal.
And so, our protagonists found one of the 2 keys needed. The dark chamber they solved was a memory of Kagura Lightfoot, the rabbit folk assassin from Misery's End. He lost his life fighting the red tiefling cult leader Ambition, who worshipped Facilius. Now, they must find the second key to progress further. Who or what might they find next? Well, that's all I have for you today. If you want more, why not consider subscribing to our channel? We have much for you to explore and enjoy here at the End Archives. And come join our Discord. There you can talk to the players of the campaign and be a part of our lovely community. Thank you again for listening, dear friend. And goodbye for now.